Dota players and League players. Both of these communities fight each other so that they can protect the honor of their favorite billion-dollar corporation. But as soon as their beloved game gets an update, get ready to hear every complaint in the book about how their favorite game is dying and these companies don't even care. And before you guys take it the wrong way, I'm not trying to criticize them. As a matter of fact, I'm with you guys. Let's keep this war going for at least 3 more decades. And don't worry, I'm gonna keep adding fuel to the fire. That Earthshaker con is not gonna pay itself, you know? Ember Spirit and Master Yi are the two same sides of a different coin. And with their anime looks, swords and katanas, it attracts those special kind of people, if you catch my drift. But the question remains, which one is better? Join me in this beautiful adventure so that you can see the complete painful journey that I have to go through to make this video. We started this game with a vision of dominating this game from early on. So instead of securing runes, we went for the offense and went straight after Invoker. Got that first blood and your boy even got his first kill of the game. I can already feel the positivity of this game. Nothing can go wrong. I was pressuring Invoker in lane, taking jabs at him, trading some of my HP with him like a bargaining chip. I'm so good at this game. The amount of skills that I have showed when playing as a mid laner is crazy.
Season is over.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I was lying to you back then. This is not the first time I died in this game, and I've already been struggling in this lane. Not getting completely trashed, but still, he does have the upper hand. And the reason is because I don't play mid lane. I am an offlaner who likes to pick the red man and start my bullying campaign. So instead of me sitting in my lane and doing absolutely nothing, I decided to do what I'm best at. It's time to start bullying my team. My enemies. First, I took the double damage rune and put it in a bottle. Next, went to top lane and went after the enemy silencer. Killed him without breaking a sweat. Mission accomplished. Next, I went back into the lane, not to defend it, no, so that I can get the second rune, which was the arcane rune, and went straight to bot lane, where we didn't just get 1 kill, not even 2, but 3 kills back to back. But wait, there's more. Soon after, haste rune spawned, which I used to gank bot lane again, and we got another kill. Some might say that I'm losing mid lane, but let me ask you something. Would you still be complaining if score went from 8-5 to 13 each? I think it's safe to say that our bullying campaign was a success. And before you guys say anything, no, most of these kills weren't even mine. Not because I didn't want to take them, but because Wind Ranger stole every single one of them. But listen, I'm a forgiving person, alright? So I'll let this one slide. Let's talk about the build, shall we? This build is what I called the Matrix build. This build lacks the burst damage output, but instead, you'll be dodging spells left and right. If you're rocking this build, dodge is your best friend. The only friend that you have in this game. At this point, I don't even care about winning. I just want to style on my enemies and then point and laugh at them. It might not always work, but it's satisfying when it does. I was teleporting everywhere, being a complete nuisance for everyone. Everything was going great. Until it wasn't. In late game, things started getting rough and they started catching up to us. How did that happen, you might ask? You see, me and PA were doing great and all, but some teammates were struggling in a different way. For example, this one instance, Lich tried to solo fight when he is low HP. Or this other time when he started fighting a well-fed Spectre with just 5 HP. Or that other time when he died to lane creeps. And no, this was not the last time it happened as well. This is our offlaner, by the way. Even with all of my dodging skills, I was still no match for the whole team. And soon they destroyed our barracks and then went straight for our throne. And this is why I hate my teammates. -5 out of 10. All you had to do was not die to lane creeps. After that Ember game, I was devastated and started questioning my life choices. Is this video even worth making in exchange of my sanity? But hey, I'm playing a new game now and things might get better from here on out, I thought. So I at least tried to be a bit positive in this game, thinking everything is gonna be okay. This game starts with me playing Master Yi jungle because I don't like playing jungle and mostly avoid this role. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in one of my previous videos. Just be annoying as much as possible. I went for the red buff first, thinking that bot lane is gonna help me, but they decided to not respond at all. Alright, guess I'm taking this one alone, I guess. This first incident made me draw a conclusion that communicating might not be my team's strong point. Even though they decided to play a team game with the no voice chat, by the way. Positive attitude, guys. I'm definitely not depressed. And I'm not gonna talk about the farming pattern because I don't care. After level 4, I decided to gank bot lane, and that went just like I planned it. A complete disaster. Then I went to mid lane to aid my mid laner and failed again. Listen, I have no clue how to gank as Master Yi, okay? So you know what? Maybe I need my level 6 before I start ganking, I think. So I decided to wait for my level 6, and as soon as I got it, I pinged my mid laner again, but this time he decided to completely ignore me, which resulted in me getting attacked, but now he shows up. Like, thank you so much for coming to see me die. Like, is there a way to turn on friendly fire in this game? And I didn't even tell you the best part. Our top laner was getting trashed by the enemy Mordekaiser. He was becoming the main character. And we can't let that happen, can we? So in this final effort, I pinged my top laner. He started fighting him, and before I could intervene, he took him to his dungeon where he died. And then killed me after. Listen, I'm gonna say something that might offend people, but this champion sucks. All that he's good for is dying over and over and over again. But soon, they took down our turret and destroyed our inhibitors. They were in our base and they were killing everyone who retaliates. And this is how everything ended. Psych! Did you guys really think that I was gonna give up that easily? Well, you see, when I said that this champion sucks, what I actually mean was this champion is great. For late game, that is, because in early game it felt like I was using a balloon sword, but now that balloon sword has turned into the Excalibur, chopping down anyone in my way, and I wasn't just killing them, I was styling on them. Let me show you how strong I was, okay? This one time I hid in the bushes and waited for the right moment, and then went after Teemo and killed him straight away. Then went after Caitlyn and killed her as well. But when I went after Lux, Mordekaiser took me to his dungeon. Listen, I understand that you were the main character of this game, but that's no longer the case. Now I'm the main character of the story. Killed him without a sweat. And yeah, I did die soon after, but you guys get the idea, right? It was no longer us versus them. It was me versus Mordekaiser, and that's it. Because at this point, we shouldn't even count my team, okay? Because after I sent half of the enemy team to the Shadow Realm, without a tank by the way, my teammates had the genius idea to not take the final dragon. And you might be wondering, what did they do in this time period? They got one-shotted by Lux. But after losing the last remaining brain cell that they have left on the battlefield, they TP'd back to base. Soon, Urgot and Jinx took the dragon but died right after. Why are you even chasing them? Then me and my support dies, and then finally our Nexus dies. Still hate this game. Mobile Legends was the better game anyways. I'm gonna be comparing both of them based on these 4 categories: design, damage, mobility, and who's more overpowered. Let's talk about the first one. Their design is okay, not extraordinary. Both of them kind of remind me of Shifu, and they talk like Oogway. So for this one, I think I'm gonna give both of them a pass. Don't consider them to be an S rank material, especially with the designs. Next one is damage. Listen, guys, you already know that this one's going to Master Yi. Like, there's no doubt. In late game, this guy deals so much damage. Like, this guy can literally go 1v5 with anyone and he'll still come on top. On the other hand, Ember is very good with damage, but not as much as Master Yi. Next, mobility. Both of these characters have really high mobility, especially in their own perspective games. But if I have to give this to someone, it will be Ember Spirit. Like, I'm not even kidding. If he locks into you, he's gonna find you and pin you down. Doesn't matter wherever you are. On the other hand, Master Yi's mobility ability comes from his ultimate, but when your ultimate ability is on cooldown, your mobility stats decreases. So this one's definitely going to Ember Spirit. And last but not least, the deciding factor of who's gonna win. It's who is more overpowered. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? Anyone who has played both of these characters can say this without a doubt that Master Yi is more overpowered than Ember Spirit. Listen, don't get me wrong, Ember Spirit was insane back in the day, but today he's still good, but not at that kind of level. On the other hand, Master Yi is a very good late game champion. It's like playing Medusa. At the start, you're not going to be doing much at all, but in late game, you're going to be a complete monster. So definitely I'm gonna say Master Yi. With that being said, I think the winner is pretty clear now. Master Yi wins this one. Listen, don't blame me, alright? Blame Val for not buffing Ember Spirit. He has been getting nerfed a lot these days, so hey, what can you do now? Other than following me on Twitch, where I'm going to be live streaming most of the time. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.